Hey everybody, so I'm going to be doing a pick a card, and I'm going to be doing it differently because I normally post the picture and then I do a video later, but I'm feeling called to just do it all on camera. So I'm going to be doing 2 pick cards, and these are just going to be based on just general messages that need to come through for the collective. So 1, 2, 3. All right. What messages can you give me for the collective today, Spirit? For pile 1. Messages for the collective for pile 1, please. Messages for the collective in regards to pile 1. That's too many. Messages for the collective. Okay, 1 flipped over. Okay. Messages for the collective for pile 2. Okay. 3 came out, so that's cool. And then we're gonna get, okay, so that, I haven't used this deck in a while. Okay, advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. It's too many. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. Okay. Just another message for pile 1. Pile 2. Another message for pile 2. Okay. Oh. Okay, and then let's get pile 1, please. That's too many, but I'm going to take that one. Pile 1, please. Okay. Pile 2. And then pile 1. I'm going to take that one because that one was flipped. Pile 1. Okay, and that one. Pile 2. It's too many, Spirit. Pile 2. Okay. That's fine. And then a message from our inner child. Pile 1. I might not even read these on how I pulled them, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys pick pile 1 or pile 2. Okay, so if you guys need to pause the video, go ahead and do that because I am going to move on to the first pile. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have temptation, which is the devil. We have a heart chakra. We have the 6 of Swords, which is victory and success. This is crazy. Oh my God. Okay. We have the 6 of Michael, which is the 6 of Swords. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And then we have the Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. And then we have the World card, which is Archangel Michael. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. We have the Tower, which is divine intervention. We have the 6 of Wands, which is success and recognition. And then we have betrayal. We have growing. We have, what is this person teaching me? Oh, I love this. Envy and abandonment. Okay. And then we have the no, which is boundaries, self-care, and strength. Now is the time to give importance to your needs. It is not selfish, but necessary to live a balanced life. Say no, take time for yourself, and above all, do not feel shame for this. If anyone would shame you, then they are not for your good. So I really like this because we have the temptation card. That's the devil card, okay? And then we have the heart chakra, and we have victory and success. So right off the bat, what I'm getting from this, and because we do have the Queen of Swords, so I'm going to interpret this a little different, okay? Stepping into this Queen of Swords energy is somebody who is still open, but they're very blunt, okay? Because they know what they want. And so they're acting out of their logic rather than emotions. And when we're in a situation that involves the devil energy, sometimes it can be very hard. Sometimes it's toxic, you know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's an addiction you're struggling with. It can get very hard, and it can either make us keep our defenses up or build more walls. And so I feel like in regards to whatever this is, there has been a lack of boundaries, a lack of self-care. Your energy has been going to, whether it's another person, place, or thing, it's been going to things that aren't very good for you, okay? It's been going to things that are more of a desire rather than a need and a want. I guess it's more of a want, right? Because you don't need to engage in these toxic behaviors, but you want to engage with them. And so moving out of this energy and moving into an energy that is more heart-centered is going to allow you to move forward. And it's going to allow you to, I feel like there's a decision that maybe needs to be made here with this World card, but I feel like the universe is going to step in and actually make it to where something needs to fall apart, okay? And again, it's because it's a lack of boundaries, a lack of self-care. The energy is just going to somewhere else where it doesn't really need to be going to. And so, you know, once this is all over with, once you go through this, I do see movement forward in a much better direction and into something that is more calm, into something that is more in alignment with you. And it's going to bring you a lot of success, recognition, I'm hearing as well. Because we have envy. You know, you may be going through something with somebody where you've become envious of them and their success, you know, and especially, what is this person teaching me? So, you know, looking at this person and how they are with themselves, do they abandon themselves? And if they do, how do you abandon your own self as well, right? Because everybody is a mirror to us, and so everybody has something to teach us. You know, so where are you abandoning yourself? Where have you become envious of another person's success? You know, where have you betrayed yourself at? And then we have this growing card. I feel like once you're able to really look at the situation and everything that's happening with this person, place, or thing, I really kind of feel like it may be another person. But once you're able to look at this person and be like, oh, okay, you know what? This is what they're teaching me. This is what I need to work on internally within my own self. Rather than always looking at situations with a negative perspective, try and change it and look at it from that higher perspective with love. Okay, I know sometimes that's hard, but if we're always going to look at things negative, we're never going to learn the lesson. So I'm going to leave that off for those of you guys who chose pile 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys go out and do something that makes you absolutely happy. and so many blessings. All right. So you guys, I am gonna move on to pile 2. All right, so we have Triumph, which is the Chariot. We have Fulfillment of Wishes, which is the 9 of Cups. We have Shadow, and this is the Moon card. We have the 7 of Gabriel, which is stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. We have the Queen of Gabriel, which is passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. We have the 8 of Wands, energy surge and communication. There is a lot of fire in this pile. Oh gosh. Okay, we have the Chariot again, which is charging ahead, which I love it because in both of these cards, okay, there's horses and there's a feminine and there's a feminine and there's a masculine, okay? But they're both like charging at something. They're going after something. We have this person is manipulating you, which it's, okay, I gotta say this in a second. We have the Dark Night of the Soul, which is funny because we got the Shadow card. We have Stay Inside. I now choose to let go. I am wise. I am forgiving. And I am happy and allow myself to play, have fun, and enjoy my life. And then we have the Stillness, quiet, peace, and confrontation. To stay busy is to stay distracted, something that can help us survive our pains and troubles, but does nothing to heal them. Though it may be daunting, take the time to be still, let the silence envelop you, and learn to just be. Okay, so what am I getting with this energy? I feel like because you guys are going through this dark night of the soul, I feel like, you know, going through the shadow period in your life, because going into our shadows, it's not easy. There's a lot of things that need to be addressed, and there's a lot of feelings that we need to feel, you know, and so it's not a very fun time. But I feel like you guys are kind of like towards the end of it, okay? And I feel like you guys are, after you go through this period, right, and you acknowledge everything that you need to acknowledge, things are going to start to develop for you. I feel like there's already things that are waiting to come into your guys' life, but you guys aren't in alignment quite yet, okay? And so it's kind of like there's like a pause. But what this is really telling me is there's a need to step into this Queen of Wands energy and to start believing in yourself, okay? Because again, when we're in this time, you know, it can be very dark and scary, but there's a need to just step into that confidence that you have within yourself. And maybe that's where you guys are, you know, that's what you guys are working towards, is to step back into this, the strength of yours that you guys have. There's a lot of horses here. So you guys may need to look up like the horse, the meaning of the horses, of a horse, the spiritual meaning. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Because there's 3 of them here. So I feel like they may have a message for you guys. But, you know, this is all about taking your power back, standing in your power, taking your power back from past events that have happened. With this, I now choose to let go. You know, it's time to let go of things that don't work for you anymore. And whether that's another person, because I am kind of picking up that there may be another person involved, because even with this card, you know, there's a flag, and I immediately thought about red flags. So, you know, there could be a situation with the person where they don't allow you to necessarily be you. So, and then especially too, you know, what this person is manipulating you. It could be another person that's manipulating you, and it can be your own self that is manipulating you. Take how it resonates for you. But I do see both situations here. You know, I am happy and allow myself to play, have fun, and enjoy my life. So again, not being in this energy of darkness all the time, okay? You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to celebrate yourself. And you don't need other people to do that for you. You can do it on your own. Be your own advocate. You know, forgive yourself for staying in situations that didn't benefit you. With the stay inside card, it's just telling me to really isolate yourself for a little bit, okay? Especially from other people, because I do pick up that you guys are very sensitive people. So therefore, you guys pick up on the other energies and sometimes absorb them as your own. So just kind of isolate yourself for a little bit during this time. And realize that you have so much wisdom within you, especially going through these dark night of the souls. You gain so much wisdom, so much clarity. And it's honestly, it's a really beautiful time if you're able to really shift your perspective and see it from that angle. You know, and I feel like once you're able to go through this, you know, once you're able to sit in the stillness, I'm going to read this real quick. It says, quiet, peace, and confrontation. I think I already read it. Okay, well, I'm going to read it again. To stay busy is to stay distracted. Something that can help us survive our pains and troubles, but does nothing to heal them. Though it may be daunting, take the time to be still. Let the silence envelop you and learn to just be. So yeah, learn to just sit with yourself and learn to just be okay with yourself. Again, if this does involve another person, I do feel like you guys are at the end of it, okay? And I feel like if this does involve another person, allow yourself to let go, because things will start moving very quickly for you. I feel like I said, I feel like there's stuff that is waiting to come into your life, but because you guys are still in this energy, you're not allowing your blessings to come in. So a need for alignment. Let's see, what else am I picking up? Just remember, look up what horses mean, okay? Because I do feel like they have a message here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the reading off there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Go out and do something that makes you happy. So many blessings, and namaste.